Hey everybody, welcome back. I came back on already just because I had other stuff that was going through my mind. As far as, things that people have said and done to me. Um, so one of the things is that, I have a mental illness, obviously, right? Everybody knows that, that's no secret. Um, One thing about that, well actually there's a couple things, but one thing about that is that it's obviously working against me. I asked, it's hard to begin a relationship knowing that somebody has a mental illness. A lot of people see the stigma surrounding mental illness, and they think that people with mental illness are like psychopaths, which is obviously not true. Um, there have been situations in our lifetime that have happened, and it's because somebody wasn't being treated for a mental illness. But anyways, that's not what I'm trying to get into. My point being is that I know that from my experience, whenever I tell a girl that I have a mental illness, and I don't even tell them exactly what it is anymore, because I know that once they hear mental illness, they're gone. Um, that and they find out that I'm on disability, gone. So that, and then I have this ugly mug to work with. Um, I'm not photogenic at all. Um, the only reason why I'm sitting in front of the camera today is because I used to force myself to film, and I forgot to start my timer. Gosh darn it. Um, I used to force myself to get in front of the camera and film, um, but it's just I'm not good looking, mental illness, on disability. I just got so many things working against me. Oh, and in my past, with all the drinking and whatnot. Um, my family still hasn't even forgiven me for that. Um, I haven't seen them in like quite a while, years. Um, I don't know when or if I'll ever get to see them again. Um, I know I'll at least be able to talk to them, you know, um, on the phone, that is. But yeah, just even my family doesn't seem to want much to do with me. They're pretty much keeping me at bay. Um, so I don't know. But but I was thinking, and like I said, obviously I have a mental illness, which that makes life very difficult. Um, very, very difficult. And I'm not asking, like I said before, I'm not asking for pity from anyone. It's nobody's fault. It's not what I'm doing. It's just something that is. Unfortunately, I have a mental illness, and I have to accept that. Um, but that's just one thing that's working against me as well. I mean, like, people hear mental illness, and they usually just leave right away. They'll say that everything's okay, but then the next day you don't hear from them. They never return your texts or anything like that. So it's just, I'd rather have somebody just tell me that, it's not going to work out. I mean, I had one person do that. They said, no, your hair's too long, so that's not good for me. I don't like long hair on guys. I appreciated her honesty. Um, then you got people who ghost other people, and then with no explanation, they just stop talking to you. It's like, way to have a backbone. Why can't you just be an adult and say, hey, I don't think this is working out, and it's not the way I want to go with things. Like I said, but I'll talk more about that on Monday about this other situation. um, but anyways, I forgot what I was gonna say. It's just oh yeah, that's the thing. So having a mental illness is, like I said, it makes life difficult to begin with. And then not only that, but I don't know if anyone remembers a post I put up on Facebook a while back, when somebody who used to be one of my best friends, um, he told me to go kill myself twice. Um, and the second time he said it, he said, you're a loser, just effing kill yourself. And, that, I can't keep dealing with stuff like that. And not only that, but he was supposed to be a good friend of mine who said that. And he apologized right after because I went to the police and the police called him, but he's not sorry. He said it twice in a row. If that cop hadn't called him, he would have never apologized, ever. Um, You know, so I deal with stuff like that, and that stuff sticks in my head, and I think, well, maybe I am a loser. Maybe that's what my problem is. I'm just a loser. I'm a 34-year-old with nothing going for him, and that makes me a loser. I think that's part of what the problem is as far as dating goes too. I think that a lot of people see me that way, especially because I used to drink so much, and all the trouble that followed the drinking and everything. So it's just like, I don't know. And there's people who try to make it seem like they're trying to help, but they just say things in a passive-aggressive way, that or they're trying to make me feel better, but I know that in their hearts they know everything, and I know that, and that's why my life is the way it is right now. What is that? Anyways, so yeah, I know that seriously, because all the stuff that's happened to me wouldn't be happening if I didn't do certain things while I was drinking, and trying to keep it vague. I don't like talking about certain things, and then you know, it's just, I just know, and because of that, I have no future really. I could, you know, keep trying to do what I'm doing and better myself, or I can, oh, please don't die me, the camera's starting to die. I could, you know, I could just stop trying and just kind of just let my life pass me by. But I want a future. I don't have one, but I want one. So how do you get one when you can't have one? My future's pretty much over with already. As far as the family goes and stuff like that, it's not going to happen for me. So I don't know. I might have to shut this off real quick and switch batteries. I'll keep talking until it's almost to the point where it's gonna die. But yeah, I'll be right back. Let me switch the batteries on this, and I'll finish in a second. Okay, everybody, sorry about that. My battery was dying on my camera. I'm gonna have to get some extra batteries like I did with my other camera, just because these ones seem to go pretty quickly, which is very irritating, especially if I'm out filming. I can't like just plug the camera into the wall like I can when I'm at home. But anyways, what I was saying was basically, you know, I'm not gonna go too far into it, but the mistakes I've made, you know, has dictated my future, and judging by the way things are heading or are going, I would say it's not looking so bright. I find it difficult to find a reason to get up in the morning. It's just me. It's just me, and that's probably how it's going to be for a long time. Like I was saying in the other video, I'm going to have to get used to being alone for a long time. I mean, when I was thinking about making this video last night, I was almost in tears because of the things I wanted to say, and just because of the things that keep happening to me. And this neck stretched out in my shirt, I hate that. But as the night went on, I started to calm down a little more. I was afraid I was going to start crying on camera, because I'm sorry, but I'm just so exhausted of this situation, and knowing that it's never going to stop is just, it's torture. It's torture is what it is. You know, and there's that other thing too, with like the excuse I get from girls too that is a lot is, oh, I just started talking to somebody, and it's like, really, within a day? Wow. But like I said, it's It's like people know, and then they find out, and then they're like, they don't want anything to do with me, because I'm just a recovering mental patient, or whatever you want to call me. Yeah, nobody wants to deal with that, or be with somebody who has schizoaffective bipolar disorder. Nobody wants to deal with that. I can't say as I blame them, but it's just there's gonna be a lot of parts to this log. That's the thing. So I'm going to stop this part right here, just for editing's sake, and I'll be right back. So.